to Mr. Beast, friend of the show, of course, Mr. Beast, buying a financial services app. And I have to say, we have given ourselves a lot of flowers recently, but we talked about this not that long ago. We talked about this Mr. Beast partnering with Bitmine, and I went on a huge rant, and I was like, I think this is unbelievably bullish. I just, coming from the content creator side and being in the YouTube world and understanding his audience, again, this guy gets more views in I think a month than the Super Bowl gets a year. So his audience is global, it's worldwide, and it's young. And they went and acquired this financial services app, Step. Again, I don't know exactly how he's going to integrate it with Beast Industries, what he's going to do. I mean, this guy has everything from a chocolate bar to a YouTube channel to now a financial services app. And again, the most, and then I'll zoom out here, and obviously none other than Tom Lee quote tweeting it and giving you all the reasons why this is exciting. And if you didn't catch that episode, is Bitmine, Tom Lee's Ethereum treasury, invested into Beast Industries. Via this investment, Tom Lee, Bitmine owns a piece of Step now. And when all this news broke, I can't. The number one thing that shocked me was Chamath from the All In podcast chimed in and just started talking about it. Like, oh, yeah, I'm invested in Beast Industries and Jimmy's killing it. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. I'm like, me and you both live on the internet, basically, especially in crypto Twitter or business Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I never knew that he was involved in it. And all of a sudden, it's all over the timeline. And he's talking like he's been invested in a chairman and helping Jimmy grow his business for years. And so, Chamath, big crypto guy as well, early. And I think this is pretty big. This is one of my new favorite narratives. Is Jimmy, aka Mr. Beast, getting involved in finance apps, taking investment from Chamath, taking investment from Bitmine, Ethereum treasury. Like this feels like something is bubbling here for maybe a big announcement. I don't know. What do you think, Brian?
I think you nailed it, man. I mean, they're just like the tweet says, they're building a financial app focused for Gen Z. And what's Gen Z love? Digital dollars. They're not exactly signing partnerships with Chase Bank and Mellon Bank or anything along those lines in the traditional banking system. So he's up to something. And with Tom Lee in his background, it's probably something big for Ethereum. But I remember this. It's just a few weeks ago. It was on our sheet. And we both were like, what's Mr. Beast doing in the crypto world? Is he creating a bank? What was his Super Bowl commercial too? Didn't it have something to do?
I was going to bring that up next. Was it Salesforce or ServiceNow?
I think it was Salesforce. But he's heavily involved with like banking and digital. Yeah, there's something going on here. And we're going to look back on this in a few months and be like, oh, man, like that was obvious. So I'm excited to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, there was some stat I saw. They were giving away $1 million. The vault. This is just a quick AI Google, but I saw this tweet of how successful the Super Bowl commercial was of getting people to take action. That was the key. Let's just read this AI overview real quick. Mr. Beast Super Bowl commercial partnership with Salesforce was titled The Vault. Was a massive success, generating over 70 million visits and causing traffic spikes that temporarily crashed the email verification system, because to solve the puzzle to get the $1 million, you had to sign up and get into some type of Slack bot, which is Slack is owned by Salesforce, to find the hidden clues. So people had to download and sign up for this and get an email verification, and they crashed the email verification system because of obviously the $1 million to take action. But they knew this, and they were ready, because not only was it the 60 seconds on TV, it was the lead up to it. It was Mr. Beast talking about it. He made content, videos, tweets talking about the relationship with Salesforce, talking about pitching the idea. He told, again, what is he so good at doing? It's entertaining, and it's telling a story, and it's getting people to take action. Whether it's watching or not, the first thing he gets people to do is interest. He gets them to click. He gets them to watch. Now he sells them candy bars. Then he sells them Lunchables, and now he's building the next bank apparently. for Beast Industries. I am very excited about this storyline. I think it's a fun, fresh, generational storyline in the sense that, okay, the institutions are coming. That's the old money. This is I don't even say new money with Mr. Beast, but just the new age of entertainment, the new age of finance. Pairing up with this new age of entertainment is something that, kind of obviously with my content background gets me super jacked up.
Yeah, he just knows how to get clicks, man. The psychology behind it and the entertainment value. Everybody from my 5-year-old knows who Mr. Beast is to my mother. So I think this is going a little bit under the radar, honestly, as well. We don't hear a ton of buzz around it in the space, probably because everyone just wants to tell us what the Bitcoin is down. But there's some big things out there going on under the covers that I think at the right time is going to be just an aha moment when it all gets released.